Within moments of Shannon Sharpe's quiet exit from ESPN, rumors exploded across social media, sparking a firestorm of speculation. Was he fired? Did he resign? Or was something much deeper happening behind the scenes? While Sharpe's on-screen charisma and popularity soared in shows like First Take and his podcast Club Shay Shay, it was a sudden, controversial lawsuit that would unravel his media presence and force ESPN into an uncomfortable spotlight. The core of the controversy stems from a civil lawsuit filed by a woman known publicly as Jane Doe, who alleged that Sharpe had sexually assaulted and emotionally abused her during what she described as a toxic and controlling relationship. According to court filings, she demanded $50 million in damages, outlining incidents of manipulation, coercion, and threats, including one where she claimed he told her he would kill her if she revealed his location to others. The lawsuit's contents triggered an immediate media frenzy, with fans, critics, and legal analysts dissecting every word, while ESPN quietly assessed the fallout. Initially, Shannon Sharpe took a step back from live broadcasts, with ESPN framing it as a voluntary pause, but insiders quickly leaked that his future at the network was in question. Despite Sharpe's firm denial of all allegations and insistence that this was nothing more than a calculated money grab, legal negotiations reportedly intensified behind the scenes. Eventually, the lawsuit was settled out of court with terms undisclosed but finalized in a way that saw the case dismissed with prejudice, meaning it can never be refiled. That legal closure came just days before ESPN reportedly made the final decision to part ways with him permanently, though no official statement was released by the network. Sharpe later addressed his departure publicly in an emotional moment during his Nightcap podcast with Chad Johnson, revealing that he had personally requested ESPN not to announce his exit until after his brother Sterling Sharpe's Hall of Fame induction, an event that held deep emotional significance to the former NFL star. Shannon expressed that he didn't want his brother's achievements overshadowed by controversy, showing a side of vulnerability that many fans respected. He also confirmed that ESPN had honored his request but proceeded with final separation soon after. While many debated whether he was truly fired or left on his own terms, reports from multiple sources indicated that ESPN executives believed the controversy had become too toxic to manage, especially amid rising scrutiny from media watchdogs and advertisers. The controversy was further complicated by past accusations resurfacing, such as claims that he once physically threatened a former production staffer during his time at Fox Sports, which were reportedly settled out of court, never reaching legal litigation. The optics surrounding Sharpe began to shift, with public opinion divided, some believing in his innocence, others calling for accountability. Financially, the decision to part ways with ESPN is estimated to have cost Sharpe millions in contract value and potentially up to $100 million in future earnings from media appearances, show syndication, and brand sponsorships. Ironically, Sharpe has previously lamented missing out on early investments in companies like Google that could have made him a billionaire, and now faces financial strain from legal settlements and career disruptions. Even more devastating for his fans was a reality that his signature debates with Stephen A. Smith had redefined sports commentary, combining charisma, intellect, and cultural relevance. Many were shocked by how fast things unraveled, questioning if ESPN acted based on moral obligation or simply to avoid PR damage. Meanwhile, Sharpe's presence remains active in the podcasting world, with his contract for Club Shay Shay and Nightcap reportedly running through the end of August. Whether those platforms will renew him or distance themselves remains to be seen. On Twitter, X, and Reddit, fans continue to debate if Sharpe's fall from grace was warranted or if media spin exaggerated the situation. Comments range from passionate defenses, pointing to a long career of uplifting others and candid commentary, to strong condemnation, demanding that public figures be held accountable, no matter how popular they may be. What's also intriguing is a relative silence from ESPN's leadership, with no press release or formal address about Sharpe's exit, reinforcing theories that they hoped the story would fade quietly. But the internet never forgets, and with millions of fans invested in every twist of the narrative, speculation only grows. What really happened behind the scenes? Was there pressure from advertisers, a breakdown in trust between Sharpe and executives, or legal advice that forced ESPN's hand? As clips from his shows continue to trend and analysts weigh in on his career's future, one thing is certain. Shannon Sharpe's legacy, once dominated by Hall of Fame-worthy sports takes, is now clouded by controversy. The public will ultimately decide whether he earns a second chance or fade from the mainstream spotlight. Whether you support Sharpe or not, this story is far from over. His next move could redefine his brand or signal the end of a powerful era in sports media. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Was Shannon Sharpe treated unfairly, or did ESPN make the right call? If you found this deep dive informative, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more exclusive breakdowns of behind-the-scenes insights into today's biggest stories in sports, media, and culture.